Good morning. Today is Friday, January 10th, 2014. I've come up with yet another edition of the commodities, equities and the currency complex. The Nifty has been trading in a tight range just below 6,200. As we've been forecasting for the past couple of sessions, 6,300 is a positional resistance. Immediate resistance is at 6,260. Immediate resistance above which marginal increased buying could come in till 6,300. Positionally fresh buying could come only on a break and sustained close above 6,300. Now trading below 6,200, expected to open marginally weak. Infy results are expected today. That will be the bellwether of the Q3 earnings season ahead. Once that comes out, the market could take a certain direction. Expected to trade weak and test support of 6,100. Now a break below 6,100 could take it up to 6,050. The band of 6,050 to 6,000 could see fresh buying coming in. Overall, the trend, as we've been telling in the last session, the trend is up, but during an uptrend, there is a marginal correction happening. Expect Nifty to trade in the zone of 6,000 to 6,300, where fresh buying could come on either side of the zone. INR is expected to trade in the range of 6150 to 6250. IIP data is expected today in India, where marginal weakness is expected to weaken the INR further, and over a period of time we expect INR to trade above the 63 rupee to a dollar mark, so long as 61 does not get broken on the upper side. A combination of weak Chinese data this morning, where the trade surplus has come in down by about 20%, and marginal positive data on the US market yesterday brought down the base metals and energy complex. US dollar has become stronger, and fresh talks of QE stimulus downsizing further has begun taking the rounds, especially as the US data becomes stronger. Now, today we have the jobless claims data, which could give a more clear direction for the US dollar and the markets. Now, any improvement in the data that come out from the US could be seen as downsizing in tapering, likely to take place as soon as possible in the ensuing FOMC meetings. So this is weighing heavily in the market and brought down energy and crude oil yesterday, as also the weak Chinese data that is coming out during the course of this week. Now I'll talk about the individual commodities. Crude is now trading at around $12.30. For the past 15-20 trading sessions, it's been trying to break above the $12.50 but has not been successful. Once it's not been successful, it has tested the downside support closer to the $12.20, now trading in a range of $12.20 to $12.40. Downside below $12.20 is up to $12.10, and upside above $12.40 could be up to $12.50. Data is expected this evening after 7 p.m. will decide the course of bullions. MCX gold trading at around the 28,900 mark. Resistance is at 29,000 and support is at 28,650. Silver is now trading at around the $19.60 mark, expected to trade in the range of $19.50 to $20 till the data comes out later this evening. Past few trading sessions is flirted downwards below the 1950, but somehow manages to recover before the close to close above the 19.50 mark. On the MCX, trading at around the 44,000, trading range is expected to be 43,500 to 44,500 till the data come out. Crude has turned sharply lower during the course of the past few trading sessions, from around the $95-96 mark to around the current market price of 92.4. Currently trading at 92.4, support is now seen at 91 to 90 mark, which could be tested, resistance above the $95 mark. On the MCX, it hit lows closer to the 5700, expected to remain weak with resistance above 5760 to 5780, and below 5700, expect a test of 5650 to 5620 in the coming few trading sessions. Copper has traded weak. Once it broke the support of 460 yesterday, hit lows of around up to the 454.5 to 455 mark. Currently expected to open at around the 455 mark. Resistance is seen at 460 and support at the 450. A break 452 to 450. A break below could test 448 to 446. Nickel, past few trading sessions, has remained weak. Currently trading at around the 830 mark. Resistance is now at 840, expected to test 825 to 820. Zinc and lead remain weak. Zinc is consolidating and trading a shade below 125. Resistance is at 126.50 and support at 124 and 123. Lead resistance at 136 and support at 134 and 133. Natural gas after the inventory yesterday saw a sharp decline in the prices also. Closed at around the 253 mark. Current resistance is at 258. Expect to test 250 and 248 and 245 in the next few trading sessions, especially as the weather seems to be increasing in the US markets. A brief wrap-up of the weekly calls that have been given by us. Bullions, we had given sells in the international levels of gold and silver. Targets have been achieved. We had given a sell in crude at 5,900 for targets of 5,800 and 5,750. Both targets have been achieved. Now expect strong support at 5,700, a breakdown below which 5,650 could be tested. Natural gas in the first two trading sessions of this week, we were on the buy side with a stop below 265 for target of 277, hit a high of 276.90, and we had given that fresh upside positiveness only if it sustains about 278, which never materialized. Till that time, for the past couple of trading sessions, we've been on the sell side and targets have been achieved up to 258. Yesterday, we had given for our HNA and premium members a sell positional natural gas, sell at around the 263.5 mark with stop loss about 277 for target of 255, 250 and 245. Closed at the lows of around the 253. Expect to open lower at around the 252 mark. A breach below 250 to test up to 248 and 245. Hold sells with stop loss about 260 for the time being. I had given a weekly sell in copper with sells at an average of around the 466.50 mark and up to 468 with stop loss about 471 for target of 461, 456 and 451. Hit a low of 454.50, remains weak, expected to open at around the 455 half mark, but expect our targets to be achieved in the few trading sessions left. We had given a weekly call sell in natural gas below 860 for targets of 840 and 830. Both targets have got achieved. Next could test next support below 830 if it sustains of 825 and 822 with stop loss about 840. Overall, today being a Friday and sharp declines seen in base metals, crude and natural gas, we could see a brief short covering rally towards the evening session. So do not hold on to positions too much, especially till the evening session, as some short covering and rally could be seen on the upper side. Follow our intraday calls at our website www.akshayaship.com and Lotus Advisory Services. Please visit our Facebook at facebook.com/Lotus Advisory Services. Have a safe and profitable trading. Thank you.